Good morning, everyone. Well, today I'm back to do two more of the cards for the autumn swap card. What is it called? It's autumn cards swap. And anyhow, you're supposed to have 4 cards. I did one yesterday along with actually doing the Mintay challenge of autumn, or not, it's not anything autumn. It's like nature stuff. I can't remember what it is, but anyhow, it's the last video I made. Anyhow, this one is just autumn ones. And so anyhow, I'm going to be using elements from Mintay's frames. See, I'm still doing Mintay like I couldn't get away from it. And I'm using the Basic Backgrounds book, and it's book number 6, and it's Damask. And I'm also going to be using Floral from book 9, and I didn't bring that book out, but I have showed them previously, but if anybody wants to see them, just let me know and I'll show you. Okay, so anyway, I decided to use one of the, still have wet hands, I've been canning. I've been canning. Oh my gosh, am I gonna get through this video or not? Anyhow, my daughter had given me these matte stacks, and I'm gonna use one of those because I pulled out the Damask that is a brown color, and it looks perfect with it, and I love it together. And it was so funny because when I decided what I was gonna do, I pulled this out and then I had to try it on each color. And so it actually looked really pretty on blue, or like one of the blue colors, but I really like this, and this is actually the back of that. I like the dark color, but I just like this better. So I'm going to be using that, and I like the dark brown with it. And I'll be showing you the other elements here in a minute. The floral and the frame. And so I just left it like 1/8 of an inch bigger, which actually just gives me 1/16 of an inch on each side. And that's kind of my go-to measurement. I just love that. I think it looks pretty already. Okay, I pulled out this frame and I thought, wow, it's like I was just trying out the frame. And then I thought, oh, it'd be pretty to put these flowers in the frame. So I looked through a bunch of flowers. I just love this one. And so I am going to frame this. And it looks so pretty on this. I just love it. So this will be like, you know, yesterday's card was pretty busy. This is going to be my more of a busy card. I mean, not busy. A simple. It's supposed to be simply elegant. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, and I'm going to do this because, you know, it's not as much of a commitment as putting glue on it. Okay, and I think there is no top or bottom to this. Okay, now I just have to put it in the correct place because I want to see some of those berries, but I want to cover up this little end so I don't have to cut it off and figure out where I want to cut it. So this is perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to just do the old taperoo again. Okay, and I see a little bit of this leaf is showing, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, and I think I need to put a little bit of glue on this too. Where did I put that? Okay, because I can see that it just is not catching enough. I feel like I'm ready to commit to the glue now. Okay, and so I'm just going to center this. Oh, maybe up a little higher. I'm going to put a little bow on here. So I'm just putting it a little higher than centered. Okay, see how pretty and elegant that looks? And then I went looking for ribbon and I found this. I don't remember if it's chiffon or silk. I forget what it was when I bought it, but you know, I just pulled it out of its package and put it with the colors. And so I was thinking about that, and then I'm just thinking it's not quite right. And then I pulled out the green, and I like that, but it's so wide, I ended up cutting it in half. So it looks like this, and once you got a little snippet of it, then I just tore it, because part of the charm is all the little fray of it. So here's my bow. I did it ahead because that took me probably longer than what I've already been filming. Okay, and then I am gonna trim it down a little bit. And this side too. And where did I put those little things here? And so I've got those little clear adhesive dots. I know I had to do this the last bow I think I used, so I'm just figuring I might as well start out like that. And I'm just going to put it right here. Except for I'm stuck to it more than it's stuck to the ribbon. And so you can tear those little ribbons that you might pick up, and look at how pretty that is. I mean, it's really simple, but very pretty. Oh, and I can see a little bit of that glue dot. So I'm gonna push it up there. I think it's covered actually. Okay. I guess I'm gonna mess with it for a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. But I think that's gorgeous. And then I pulled out a couple of pieces of this paper and this paper, and I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna layer it on top and then cut it at like a little angle and put it inside. Okay, I'm gonna have to, whoops. Okay, it's been one of those days, I have to say. Okay. I started this once and then my canner started clanging away, so I had to quit. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this on the inside. I just like a little decoration in it. Sometimes I forget, but then I think, oh, I need something in the center. So I just have this little banner, and then, you know, it kind of gives me kind of like a shelf to put my sentiment on. Oh, and I was also thinking, I have these little sentiments. It could be a thank you card. What else? Celebrating the season. I don't think I left myself enough room for that. Be you would be cute. Maybe that. I thought there was one other one I was thinking of. I think I'm going to use Be You. Do I want to tuck it in here or over here? I think over here is where I was thinking. So that way it's got a little bit of a sentiment on it. Okay, and then for my next one, I gotta find what I did with it. Okay. Okay, this time I'm starting out with like this, it looks like French vanilla. And I think my envelope, whatever I did with that, is the same color. Unless, of course, I actually have the envelope here and not the card. Which is possible. Okay. I think I left that in the other room. Oh, and I don't want to even stick that down yet. Okay, I want this first. And this is from what? I think it's from Golden Days. Yep, this is from Golden Days Mintay by Mintay. And again, I just cut it a little bit smaller so that I've kind of got a mat around it when I'm done. And then I have this where it looks like cork. So I got the houndstooth, cork, this had some lovely papers in it. And then this that looks like burlap, it's actually from one of the basic backgrounds. And I don't think I brought that out here, or did I? Yes, I did. So it's from Basic Book to Backgrounds Natural. And now it's in my way. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna flip this around because everything's in layers. So actually the sign up for this swap starts today. So if you wanna join us, you can always go over to Ginger's Corner. I'll have the links down below. And you can always sign up and make your 4 cards and swap with us. Okay, and this is a frame from, there's 12 3x4 cards, and this is the back of them, and usually there's a decoration on the front. I am going to, and this is actually from another book, and it's called, I've got it here, just Autumn Book, which is gorgeous. I would wish I would have bought 2. Okay, and I'm just gonna overlap this like it's hanging on it, like if you took a wreath and just hung it on a frame. And I'm gonna put it right up here where it's just kind of tilted and tucked in that corner a little. Oh, actually I think I'm gonna bring it over here just a little bit more. And then this is also from the 3x4 cards, and the other side of course was a frame, and I had used this up. I think I just have like a scrap of paper left. Well, I have scraps of paper left because these were from there. And then I have this here that I cut out of the 3x4 cards, and I'm just layering them all together because I want it to look like you're at a fall festival, and these are just things like at somebody's festival booth. Because that's it, when I was playing with it, I thought, oh, this kind of looks like a fall festival when I was putting all the things together. So then I just thought, I'm going to just run with that. Okay, so this one is going to be up on dimensionals, and this again is from the Autumn Book. So I'm using things from different books. Okay, and I got all my little dimensionals I gotta take off here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna stick this here, but I took this off of, it's trying to think of what it was called, Hello Autumn. I can't think of who the maker was at the moment, but anyhow, I saved like them if they look like they could be used for something, and I thought this would be really cute. It'd be like at your fall festival booth, they might have this like tucked in with some, with their florals. And so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm putting this here. So I kind of have like a zigzag of color and then the little sign. And maybe I want the little sign to kind of be tucked on top of this one too. Oh, I guess I don't want it tucked up too much because this one's dimensional. But I could always make this stick up just a little bit. I think I'll do that. Might be able to get a whole dot underneath there. Let's see. Now if I can pull that off of there. Okay. And then I've got little piece scraps from that. Just watch out for flying pieces of paper. Okay. And then this is from the collection too. So there was a little piece and I thought I'm gonna stick that back here and maybe a piece of cork, but let me see how it looks here. If I can open it. Okay. So I'm thinking that I would use a little piece of this, and I might have to trim it down. Yeah, because the other piece is even bigger. Okay, and here's my envelope for one of them. Okay, I'm gonna go trim this real quick because I do not want that big of a piece in there. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cut my cork down to like 1/4 of an inch. And if I can hold it still, there we go. And then I have this one here, and I think it's just a little too long, so I'm gonna just chop that off, kind of at an angle. So that will be the inside. And then I have, and I showed you this the other day if you watched my card embellishments, or my card and tag show and tell. I had made one of these, so I'm gonna put this in there. So my partner will get this. This goes with this one here. Is that what goes with it? No, this goes with, oh, my other one. Because that's the one that has to go with that. And that goes with that. This goes with this. And then I have a white one that goes with this one. So there's my 4 cards for the swap. And I will have everybody who's playing along, I will have them listed below. And because it should be like our same people that do like swaps and stuff, I think. And so I'll put that down below and go over and check them out. And if you want to swap with us, go over to Ginger's Corner on Facebook and you can join there because sign up is today. So have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Close-ups at the end.